to it, but as I say, it does fit in. And there is a rather good death.
All troop carriers will assemble at the north entrance.
My character was Luke Skywalker's tail gunner, firing a harpoon. I filmed for 4 weeks, and I was really joined at the hip to Mark Hamill. They expected to have me there for 2 days, so I was on a daily contract for a 2-day commitment, which extended for 4 weeks. There was a couple of shots of me in the crowds around Carrie Fisher when she was giving our pep talk. There was a little scene of when this was inside the hangar, so to speak, before the battle.
When you've gotten past the energy shield, proceed directly to the rendezvous point. Understood?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, everybody to your station. Let's go. Right.
The attackers are coming from over there, and you're shooting at them. There's explosions going on all around you. Okay? So go down the trench and I'll come and give you some.
Your primary target will be the power generators.
Fire.
Transport is away. First transport is away.
The first transport is away. The first transport is away.
And there were some scenes where Luke is getting into the snowspeeder, and I say the line which everybody identifies. Right now I feel like I can take on the Empire all by myself. And then there are the battle scenes itself, which is the bulk of it. And those were the tricky things that were sort of fitted in and out between some of the other stuff that was being done.
This thing has got a bit of a kick to it, I believe. So it's gone. You know that kind of thing.
Echo Station 3TA. We have spotted Imperial officers,
Which are 40-foot giants. You can't see them if we map them on.
There's a shot, snow speeders flying over the snow, and you're going across a landscape with snow, and then one snow speeder comes in, and another, and another, and another, flaps working, and then the shadows were animated in by the animation department here. So it gives you the sense they're a certain distance above the ground, and any layering of tricks like that to make you believe the models are in the shot, it helps.
All right, boys, keep tight now. Luke, I have no approach vector. I'm not set. Steady, Dak. Attack pattern Delta. Go now. All right, coming in. All right, coming in. Bobby, you still with me?
Make the bloody thing work, yeah? Bang! That sort of thing, okay? Good lad, it's you.
That armor's too strong for blasters. Road group.
The snowspeeder was rigged on a set of scaffolding on a track that was connected up to a forklift that would go back and forth where wires were connected, and so the thing moved and rocked as the result of the forklift going back and forth. You had heavy electricians that were picking up one part of the scaffolding under the snowspeeder and kind of rocking it, you know, in a different direction. So the combination of all of that gave you the motion.
truth will debark for ground assault. Prepare to target the main...
I did a lot of shots with the speeders themselves flying around, and we gave the look of the flying a little bit different quality compared to the X-Wings or the TIE ships. They looked like hovercraft, and they had those mechanical flaps that would rise and lower as it would do its turns, and we tried to use those to imply it was actually creating the reason why it would go into a bank or a maneuver around a walker.
Mark's plane gets shot down, and I get stepped on, and he goes off with his lightsaber to greater glory.
There. Do it the other side, the other side. Just the part where you're clambering out. Starting now. That's it. That's it. Okay, set it up right here. Set your face away from here. All right. We've got the smoke. Open it.
The Dak that gets squashed is not the Dak that's talking to you now. He was a poor Norwegian extra. They did those exterior scenes actually before they worked with me. So that particular scene of where Luke goes in and tries to save Dak, if that's what he was trying to do, or retrieve his lightsaber, as the case may be, there's some question about that, was done in Norway on location with real snow with a Norwegian extra.
Moving down to Camp Sharman. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get down to Camp Sharman as soon as we can. Snow's coming. Ready to go?
Diameter for the scene where it almost steps on Luke as he's getting out of his snow speeder. So there was a large-scale snow speeder and a big foot set in the baking soda, and that would come down and crush this model. And then they used a portion of the plate where Mark runs away from his snow speeder, or nothing was in the shot. He would just run away in a snowbank, and then mat that over it.
Come on, that's it.
Give the evacuation code signal. And get to your transports.
Wait for me! Begin retreat! Fall back! Fall back! Begin retreat! Fall back!
At one time, there was like no decisions how to do any of this stuff, and all there were these wonderful color artworks that Ralph had done of the big walking machines. So we had to figure out how we're going to do this, and one of the thoughts was to make a robot. But my background before Star Wars was really in stop-motion animation. And so I pushed to do it in stop motion because they're machines anyway, and if they move sort of like a little staccato-like, it would just make them look more like machines. So we did it in stop motion, and we did it with models that were as big as a person could animate, which is about the size that a person can get their hands in to move it frame at a time.
On Empire, we would try to record something new and original for practically everything. And a lot more time was spent mixing in stereo. The walkers were a lot of fun to work on because they were big mechanical beasts. And it was a pleasure sometimes to work on just big machinery rather than just voices. And we knew the walkers were big and they were heavy and they were lumbering about. And because they were animated, they had a certain rhythmic walk to them. And so the objective was to come up with a sound for the walkers to give them a real sense of mass and weight.
Typical. Come on.